Yeah, obviously we cannot ask much more to the players effort-wise. I think they believed in every moment in what we were doing. I think we've defended quite well. We've obviously conceded some chances, but I think one goal is really acceptable. And the main reason we didn't get a result is because we didn't finish the chances we had. No, I think we had, especially second half, enough chances to score. But you have to do a lot of very good things against City and then score your chances and be good inside the box, and we weren't good enough.
It seemed like there was a real game plan of just man marking, especially in the first half. Like had Zabani stepping up to join those Cook to kind of man mark players. Do you think that was executed really well?
I think it was very good executed. Obviously, there are some times that when you go man to man, you are going to lose duels and you will get in trouble, and you have to concede some chances and accept that it's not that they are not going to have any chance, but we do it because it's the only way or the most easy way we find to have chances in the other side. Otherwise, when we were defending low, we could defend with more numbers probably, but I don't think, looking at the first game we played against them, for example, we would have been able to create a lot of chances in the other side.
You said after the Newcastle game, despite the result, it was one of the best performances of the season. Is that a similar sort of theme today?
Yeah, for me it's difficult not to accept that we just have 1 point from these two games, because we played really well. I think we played really well these two games, and the return is just 1 point, and it's not what we wanted. But we have to know that we still have to improve, because it's not good enough. The effort they put, the win, the wills, the play, we were very good today also in possession. At the end, you have to punish this opposition, otherwise it's very difficult.
Is it more disheartening when you play well and don't get results, or is it a positive disheartening? If you carry on playing like this against other teams, perhaps they will get results?
I think the only thing is probably it gives you more hope for next games. Is if we can keep this level, but it's not a guarantee. We could play very well today, last week, but we don't know what's going to be our performance. No, I think I'm happy because we've shown today that we are able to compete against one of the best teams in the world, if not the best, to accept difficult duels against them, to put them under pressure, and it's not easy to do, but even doing it, we were not enough, I repeat again, to take a result.
And just finally, Lloyd Kelly was missing today.
Yep.
Doesn't sound like that's something serious though?
He didn't feel well yesterday. I think he has had something in the hip flexor, probably a strain. We have to assess him and see how serious it is, and when will be he able to help us again.
Good evening. My name is Ben Sloviak. I'm from Hungary. I work for the Hungarian Sports Science Sport Other team.
Good evening.
And my question is that since Kelly was injured, Milos Kerk has had the opportunity. What is your opinion about his performance?
I think like the team, I think he had very difficult duels. Sometimes Bernardo Silva went very low and he had to go far from his position there. He had to come back very quick to defend. I think he dealt quite well, especially second half. He had more chances to attack. I think he overlapped really well the Taff and then Dango. Probably he wasn't the best in the finishing. He had also one very good chance from a set piece in the second phase, but I think he dealt quite well with the game.
Anthony, you kept Haaland relatively quiet today. How happy were you with how Marcus and Ilya did?
I think they had a very, very difficult job today. Sometimes they were getting 1-against-1 situations without not a lot of help. We tried with Milos, with Lou sometimes to help them because they were covering 2-against-2, like in the first goal we conceded, and sometimes you are going to lose some duels. They were, I think, very good defensively. They've dealt very well in difficult situations. And I think considering our approach that it was quite risky and we were leaving space behind, I think they did really well.
Just on that, last time you went for a back five, this time I think you ended the game with two defenders on the pitch. How happy were you with how the team adapted to the approach and the improvements since last weekend?
I think it's a matter of what we feel. I was feeling that we were playing really well. We could survive with less defenders because they were not creating so much offensively, and we've tried to finish with two number 9s, with Romain more in the inside, even Lou, Dango playing like force defenders, let's say. But we had to risk at the end. We were really close to getting something from the game. We had some chances, the last one from Menes, but we couldn't do it.
Another interesting refereeing performance from Jared Gill today. What did you make of it?
After last week, I'm not going to talk about the referee. I prefer to talk about the game, how we played. I will leave it there, yeah.
You've had all week to prepare for this match.
Yep.
And City have 3 days.
Yep.
Are you surprised by how City can just keep clicking on, going into gear, winning all competition?
I think it's very difficult what they do. I think it's very difficult. It's very demanding for the players to play every 3 games, very competitive games. But they are used and they have the experience. They know each other very well. They can use different players, and the level more or less is the same. They also, I think, have learned when to pick during the season. They know when they have some level, and then when they need the top level, they will be there. They will be at their top level because they've learned during the seasons, and they've learned in winning, and they've learned when they haven't won the less times, but for sure, yeah.
When your team matches the world champions, as you did, probably should have got a point. Do you sometimes think, why are we not getting the better results, better luck? You played tremendously.
Yeah, I think we leveled the game. I think they were slightly better, I would say, first half. We were slightly better second half. The game was quite level, and for us to make a game quite level, shot-wise, chances-wise against City is a huge game for us. We gave us the chances. I think we played very well. We matched all the things we have to do well to get a result, except the scoring goals. At the end is the most important thing. Yep. We have to check Lloyd Kelly, because he hasn't had the MRI still, and he felt something in the hip. It's a strange area. We'll see. We don't know still. I don't think we will recover, or anyone else. No.
As Nunes came very close to scoring. Was there any temptation to bring him on earlier? Did he sort of push for a start in the future?
Yeah, I think he's playing well. The minutes he's playing, I think he's doing very well. It was a difficult decision for me because it was the last window you can use. You don't want to use it too early. Also, Ryan was playing very well, or Antoine, that I didn't want to take them off because they were with game, no? It wasn't easy to take them out from the game, but I think everyone that played second half played really well, yeah.
And although you didn't get 3 points today, your fixture run coming up is quite favourable. That must give you a lot of confidence.
Yeah, there's no guarantee. The thing is, there's no guarantee that we're gonna play next week the same way we did today. Different games, different approaches. We have to see how we recover, because we have a very demanding game in the cup against Leicester. They have 1 day more of rest, and I think it's, like we talked before, it's a big advantage. And for us, it's also a very important game. And after, we have huge games in the league. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.